Season's greetings and welcome to an emergency pod of two balls and a mic. We have some exciting news that happened a couple of minutes ago, actually. We are here now back in studio in the South Bay of San Diego. The MLS is finally here in San Diego, 2025, the official date. I was out there. You weren't able to get there.
I didn't get to go, man.
But let's go ahead and just quickly wrap up exactly what happened there. We will have some content dropping as far as what was actually said by Don Garber, Manny Machado, Mansoor, Tom Penn, the CEO of San Diego FC. For now, we had actually had sources say that, yep, San Diego FC is it. And then Tom Penn, the CEO for San Diego FC, for now, confirmed that, nope, that's not the final name. There's going to be discussions. There's going to be talks. There's going to be times where they'll go out into the community. Today is actually a day that they're heading out into the community.
Did they say specifically where in Chula Vista or no?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be out there. So if you know, you know. So it's one of the things where, you know, they're focusing and doing things in a certain way that, you know, there's a lot of big box stuff that's happening, and this is
a whole new ballpark, man.
It's a whole new ballpark. You know, we were invited, and I think first and foremost, want to thank everybody who has followed, subscribed, tweeted, retweeted everything that's happening the last couple of days.
I think we were talking about it, right? I think last week we were at 800 something followers on Twitter. Numbers don't always mean much to us, but hitting that 1,000 mark, it's a little special. You know, we've been doing this for 3 years, so. We welcome everyone. Thank you, anyone that's been following us. We will continue to produce the great content that we do for San Diego football. In all matters from MLS, USL, NWSL, MASL, UPSL, NISA, anything that we want to do for San Diego football, we're here to do it. But you were out there at Snapdragon today for the MLS 2025 reveal.
Exactly. So we got the invitation. It was at Snapdragon. Had to get there. I got there at 9 a.m., I believe. The doors open at 9:40.
Oh, wow. You were busy before, though.
I was. So actually, I wanted to get there early because I was asked to appear on the United States of Soccer, a Sirius XM radio show, and do a call-in, and that was wild on its own.
We're gonna quit our jobs.
We're gonna try to get that audio because it was actually pretty good. They asked, you know, about Loyal. They asked about the community, the Tijuana. I was honest, and I think I've been honest this whole time. And anybody who wants to ask me, it's gonna be the same answer. And I'll just say the same answer. It's San Diego. If it's gonna happen anywhere, it's gonna be in San Diego. So
absolutely.
So I get there. It's all the same security guards from Snapdragon and Torero.
And so like,
hey, like now we know who not to let in. And then people are looking at me like seriously, like who is this? This guy trying to?
If you're out there, if you've been out there, you know these guys.
I go up and check in. Before I check in, Hector Trujillo ambushes me. He's like,
of course, the boy.
Picture. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, no, I saw he like tagged me and was like, where are you at? Like, you're not here. And I was like, dude, I'm at work.
We gotta do what we gotta do for work. Man, and then the young lady at the check-in media office was like, oh, thank you, Tony. I said Sanchez, and yep, Sanchez. Boom. I didn't even have to say the first name. She's like, oh, I love your podcast,
Sick.
by the way. I was like, yay,
sick.
I'm taken. You though?
No, tampoco. No.
Okay, we'll get into that on the regular 2 balls and a mic, maybe. So make my way inside. At this point, I have no idea what's going to happen, where to go, and so we get kind of ushered and directed into this media area. And so on Tuesday, 2 days ago, I actually made a connection with somebody from Right to Dream, and so exchanged this. We got over at Bridge Barcata, and so I spoke with him, and so we're going to connect with them and what that project all entails and how it impacts San Diego and what is this going to be? Because at the end of the day, like we're hearing a lot of academy, we're hearing a lot of youth, and the Danish team that they have is currently, I believe they said, second or third place, and is the youngest the youngest team in the world. So is that going to translate here in the MLS in San Diego? Is that going to mean that, we have academy players?
A lot of words per share today.
Yeah, but as far as, as far as contention, as far as being competitive, is that really going to, are we bringing a championship to San Diego is my thing. Is that the goal?
Question, right?
If
That's
it's academy kids, like, churn and burn, like we'll see what that all entails as this unfolds. There's still 2 years. From this point on, 18 months to do that. before I guess everybody sees here, we have the MLS. I just noticed that you guys can see los ganchos pa que ven. It's as good as it gets here in the
Oh,
Two
yeah, it's a
Balls in a
different
Mic
angle, yeah.
studio. But in any case, if you want to get a chance to get one of these scarves, two ways, right? Two ways. Let's just get to it. Two ways. Number one, thank you for the team and the front office who provided these to us. We're going to be giving all these away. However, if you want to get yourself one, make sure to sign up and get that reservation for the event on Saturday. It's going to be at Snapdragon at 7 p.m. That's going to be, a ver, ¿dónde está? San Diego, MLS.
It's on their website, right? SanDiegoFC.com.
Thank you. San Diego FC.
Yeah, their website went live right before the event even started, and that's how I started snooping around. You saw everything.
So
I saw Machado was a founding member.
Yeah,
Tweeted that, and
so
then you tweeted him.
So to jump around a little bit, right? Like, this was one of the. I was given a heads up about this website. I was like, okay, cool. This is awesome. And then after, one of the executives from the MLS team came up and was like, we were looking at websites, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be great. San Diego.football. And then he clicks and he's like, these guys are everywhere, because obviously, if you don't know, make yourself acquainted to San Diego.football. San Diego.football.
For all your football news in San Diego.
That's football, FUTBOL. So they, had to go with SanDiegoFC.com for now. Again, not the final name, but what you can expect when you get to that website.
Are you telling me they might be interested in our URL?
I mean, if we get into those negotiations, then I will allow those negotiations to happen for the right price. But we'll get to that when we get to it.
For sure.
But again, wanted to direct for you to get yourself a scarf. You're gonna go ahead and go to SanDiegoFC.com and reserve your spot, because that is gonna be where it's at this Saturday. And this Saturday, as you see here, the website is where you can be part of the first 1,000 people to make it to that event. First 1,000 people, boom, get yourself a scarf. If you want that, great. If you want to find another way to find yourself a scarf, simple. We're going to go ahead and give away two scarves. I just decided. You just looked at me like, what? 2 scarves, just decided, to our YouTube subscribers. So if you are a subscriber on YouTube, we're going to go ahead and raffle off 2 of these scarves. But if you want to make sure to get one for sure, make sure you go and reserve your spot for this event. You get yourself into Snapdragon on Saturday at 7 p.m.
2 out on the episode on Monday, right? Live at 8 p.m.
Yeah, so we'll give those on our episode live at 8 p.m. here on this same YouTube channel. If you want to go ahead and be a participant of that, all you got to do is subscribe. You can tell your friends to subscribe as well. More chances.
And watch the episode on Monday.
Absolutely. As we're seeing here, the Siquan band of the Kumeyaay Nation being an integral part of this project, the Right to Dream project, the Mansours. But yeah, so, okay, let me just kind of walk you through kind of everything that went down, right?
Everyone was there. Everybody was there.
Yeah, everybody was there. We were ushered into this area, and so when I'm getting there, people saying hi, like, I was
celebrity now.
Very humbled by the people that came up to me in the media world. Like, that's very validating for us as a platform. Also made connections to make sure that we're in the Gold Cup, to make sure that we're in the Mexico Cameroon friendlies and just involved in there, because again, we want to make sure that the sanctity of the sport in San Diego is respected. It's not perverted. It's not taken advantage of. La gente, the people, the passion, like, everything's been here. Everything's here, and there's no need to take it away.
And that's our thing, right? We've always been about the community. We've always been about the people first in the city, and bring a product that's going to bring a championship. At the end of the day, I've told this to San Diego Loyal, I've told this to people. I don't care what the uniforms look like, as long as the team is playing good and they win.
Absolutely. And so what they did have is this really cool. They had this really cool on stage. Obviously, they also had the MLS Cup there.
Yeah.
And they had. It just covered us. And I'll put it here. There we go. And look, we're covering us. This ball right here is actually really cool.
Sick.
So what it is all 18 cities within San Diego County. What they're going to do is they're going to split these up.
San
and-
Marcos. San Marcos.
Yeah, it's part of San Diego County.
Yeah. I guess kind of. I mean,
Risitas. Hi guys. Welcome to Two Balls and a Mic. But yeah, so that's going to be spread out, given to the city that it says on the hexagon, pentagones. And then a local artist will decorate it, and then I'll put it back together. So it's pretty
nice.
cool. What they have going on there, they had the MLS Cup itself. There was a cool shot for a background. And then, things just started kind of happening. People started moving. We were asked to sit down. We sit down. Los Chavos de San Diego come in, and they were there. They were like, they let anybody into these events, I guess.
of course.
But yeah,
but it's great that they were there.
There was fan bases. There was different fan bases from different supporter groups, like the Liverpool guys. I saw the chef from Shakespeare's.
Any Wave
Still have
personnel?
some. Yeah, some front office, and some people from Wave as well. I made sure to see that.
No,
I don't believe so. I didn't see anybody particularly from there. They might have been there. I might have missed them because I was in a little corner. But either way, the event gets started, and then the rumbling started. Like, you see Mayor Todd Gloria.
Yeah.
You see Don Garber. You see Rob Stone from Fox, from FS1. The boy at Young the Ryan. After we kind of connected again, and he was like, we both were like, when they said Rob Stone, like, the artist? The artist Rob Stone? All right. No, Rob Stone from Fox Sports was the MC for this event. And then obviously you see Mansoor. I'm a people watcher, so this is, if anything else, like, this is prime people watching. I loved it so much. And so what you had is more security, obviously, because you have a mayor, you have a billionaire, you have the commissioner, El Vato, El Mero Mero from MLS.
Todo el grupo de Siquan.
And everybody from Siquan, I believe es el, ¿cómo le dicen? Es el jefe, vato. Es el vato.
El mero mero.
Es el mero mero de Siquan.
Ese también trae feria, güey.
No, pues traen feria todos ahí. Like, the amount of money on that stage is crazy. And sponsor Two Balls and a Mic. That'd be great. Either way, Manny Machado shows up. And, like, immediately I'm like, and because I have
viral.
I have you, and I have the boy Drew.
Yeah.
Drew was ready. Drew's trying to get a job with a team that's here. Bring him back. Bring Drew back to San Diego MLS. Like, if that's
for sure.
If that's the one thing you do, like, bring that guy down. He has
bring
good
him
ideas.
home.
At Drew Steck. Anyway, essentially
Machado's
there. So I let you handle all of that. You guys send it. Twitter breaks for us, and it's insane at that point. So I'm just trying to talk with people, and then one of the chavos, Abel, comes in. That's a beat. Comes in and then is like, "Oh no, like, can I stand here?" I was like, "You know what? You're my camera guy right now."
That's a fly, not a bee.
Okay.
You're my camera guy.
Yeah, so I'm like, "You're my camera guy," and he's like, "All right, cool." So you got a better little seat. So I'm like, "Okay, yeah, we're talking." La da 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 da. De La Torre comes up and does her spiel, and it's just obviously the announcement, the ceremony happens. There will be a video that I'm gonna be dropping soon. You
got interviews with people, right?
Yes. Tranquilo, vato.
Okay,
Tranquilo, vato.
I'm so excited. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Tranquilo, vato. And then, so all of this happens. We see, everybody in San Diego news media is represented there. Some interesting points. The San Diego Loyal was mentioned. Landon Donovan was mentioned.
Yeah,
San Diego
that
Wave
too,
was
yeah.
mentioned. Albion was mentioned. San Diego Sockers was actually the team that got the most shout outs. There was a Ron Newman applause break. There was, I saw Craig Childs out there. Mustache is still on.
Sick.
Saw Keith Miller, the head coach for San Diego Internacional, the UPSL side,
Sick.
first place. They actually lost. I don't know if I told you. Yeah, but they're still first place.
Okay, cool.
And so one of the things that it was really cool to seeing that community kind of come out and some people from the San Diego soccer community that I haven't seen in a while. And so for whatever reason, we were there just to be captive audiences of what was happening. The videos happened. Nothing that I haven't really seen from loyal wave already of like, oh, like the sizzle reel, and it
La
is what it is.
comunidad, blah, blah, yeah.
So we'll still see what's kind of develops from there. Um, and so Mansour spoke, said it was a dream. You know, I'm a billionaire. I have money. I came from Egypt. I thought I knew about ancient peoples, but the Sequan band of the Kumeyaay Nation has been here for 12,000 years. Ha, ha, ha. That was the biggest laugh that they had.
He did say that this MLS team is here to stay for many, many years.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then let it be, and hopefully that's the case. Anything else that you picked up from that, that presser, Don Garber with Mayor Todd Gloria? Anything that
Like
you
the
guys picked up?
CEO, what was his name? ¿Cómo se llama el compa?
Tom Penn.
And shouted out all the supporters group, the Chavos, the Loyal, the Sirens, everyone. They want to hear from everyone. They want to hear from the community. They're going to be doing events out in the community. And let's see if they're about it, right? We always hold teams accountable to see if they're really about it. We've held Loyal accountable. We've held Wave. We've called them out before. It's going to be the same thing with this MLS team. We're going to make sure that they are doing what they're supposed to be doing, because at the end of the day, it's all about the community, and that's huge for San Diego.
Yeah, and so again, there is a community of soccer here already, and there's still time to make an amalgam of fun for everybody to enjoy the sport with. And again, we are open to hearing both sides of it, 3 sides of it, 4, however many sides there is to this. We want to make sure to, again, have San Diego soccer in mind at all times, and the World Cup in 2026. They had some CONCACAF people there, so I was just like, okay, I had my business cards. At Young the Ryan was like, man, you were like yeah, like me estaban echando porras, like with like different people too, like, oh yeah, he's getting that contact, yeah, cool. Really nice people that I interacted with, and so after all of the things that were streamed, right, then it was the media scrum, and it was legitimate, like a red carpet. Like they had las pancartas, they had the announcement MLS in the background, and then it's all right. It's a media thing. All right, he's going to be 3 stations: station 1, station 2, station 3. If you're in Spanish or whatever, you're in the front. So I'm like, okay, I'm already in the back. I'm already in the back. Like, I like being in the back because you're the last ones, unless you get cut off, and you can kind of put an extra question in there and squeeze one in there. So it was a couple of the news stations there at the end, and so first down was who was Manny. So Manny Machado. We were talking with him, and so we'll hear what Manny had to say. I essentially asked him about, hey, what does this mean for the legacy of Manny Machado in San Diego, right? And I'm like, hey, we've seen Xander Bogaerts, we've seen Fernando Tatis with the soccer ball in warmups. Are we going to see Machado with one? And this is like, yeah, like, it was really cool. Caught a picture with him. So personally, again,
you look like a little
selfishly,
kid, like...
that picture has not gone out yet. My girlfriend told me you need to stop holding your tummy in pictures, because I do the pregnant like thing, apparently. I wished him well on his recovery with his hand. Get well. And so I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of him. Damn, fucking Hawaiian shirts.
How many compliments?
Papi.
How many?
Big Mexican
I
with
know
a
you
Hawaiian
count.
shirt.
You keep count.
I lost count. Anyway, Manny comes down. Cool. And it's like, all right, last question. Boom. Bye. Next person comes up. And it's from Zaquan. We talk about it. And so I ask him, hey, I hear there's rumblings about an academy here with the Right to Dream. Is the Zaquan band gonna have some land up for grabs, or where are we at with that? So he gave an interesting answer for that. Then we had Don Garber, and so Don had his questions, and I'm like, okay, what do you say to the marginal, to the ¿cómo se llama? To the disenfranchised soccer fan here in San Diego that has been here with San Diego Loyal, with Albion, with all the supports. Like, what do you say to that disenfranchised fan that just sees MLS coming in steamrolling what they want? The answer is the answer. We'll get to that on the video, so check that out coming out. But after that, Todd Penn was the last one, CEO for this new team. I asked him, hey, like, this team, is this finalized? San Diego FC. What do you what are you gonna do? Because he was the one that did LAFC San Diego. Who are you rooting for? He's like, well, as long as we're in San Diego, like San Diego. I'm like, okay, right answer. So we have secured potentially, it's coming up, an interview with Todd Penn,
sure.
whatever that means. Hopefully, it means in here, in studio, in the garage. That'd be fantastic. In order to talk about exactly what they're planning on doing, and my big question to him was like, okay, like you said, you say you're gonna go do your listening sessions, you're gonna do this, but what are you listening for, right? Because if you're just listening, you're just gonna hear what we've heard before of like, the stadium food is not the best. I do like me some hot dogs and classic staples. None of this
those generic
West
questions.
African. It's delicious.
Yeah.
I miss that West African food. Oh, that curry. And so, like I said, they are gonna have an event on the 20th. It's the 20th. Is it
Saturday the 20th. Yeah.
Saturday the 20th? So this in 2 days.
2 days.
So make sure that you go ahead and get your spot, reserve your spot, get your San Diego
Do we have
MLS.
to reserve spots?
I don't know. Actually, my girl texted me a screenshot that she reserved the spots and she paid. So I'm like, all right.
I thought reserving was for season tickets.
Pues
That's
también.
what I was under the impression. I know the first 1,000 fans get a scarf.
Yes.
And I'm assuming there's going to be more than 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
But I think paying is for like a season ticket. Like,
Yeah. So this right here, right? So then you go to the website, San Diego FC.com. You can click on fan party up here. It'll take you to the Let's Kick It party on Saturday in the East Concourse Snapdragon. Claim your free ticket right there. Okay. So
cool.
So go to
you
that.
claim a free ticket.
Yes,
So
so
we'll
you-
do that just in case, you know?
Yeah. So make sure you go ahead and do that. All information right there. Food
And if you
drinks
see us out
included,
there,
free parking.
say what's up. We're going to have our camera. We want to interview some fans as well.
Yeah.
And we plan on having maybe some QR codes to enter also a different giveaway
Yeah, we're gonna
that
have
we're planning.
giveaways on giveaways on giveaways. Again, we're expanding. We want to do more. We want to get sponsored. Hey, Cafe Moto. I pandemic time every day in that little drive-through.
That's true.
In that little drive-through, give me my cubano and my half sweet hazelnut latte.
Yeah, you showed me that spot. It's pretty
Iced.
good.
Shout out Cafe Moto. But yeah, so that's essentially what went down there. I made connections, made the CONCACAF people that are handling the media credentials for the Cameroon Mexico
So we're
game.
kind of a little like on the.
We have to do that. We
Yes,
have to
we have
fill
to do
everything
it.
out because again, those spots are closing is what they told me. So
Okay.
we got to make sure to do that. Inside baseball, inside two balls. But yeah, I mean, it was a big event. It was interesting. All eyes were on San Diego. What does this mean in the long term? Look, there's still a team here for 2 years that is going to be the only show in town on the men's side. So,
Yeah.
But this is what we have in 2025. And so what happens in and after 2025? I really have no clue. But for right now, this is the announcement. This is what we're going to have here in San Diego. And like always, Two Balls and a Mic will have all the coverage top to bottom. We have a Casey Stoney interview in the back burner. So we're going to throw that out as well. I know they're going out into the community starting today. They're going to be in Chula Vista today. They're going to go up north. They're going to be on the coast. So, all right, be about it. Like at MLS,
sure.
if you're here,
That's what we're
be about
expecting.
it, and let's have these conversations as far as what are your intentions with my San Diego? What are you trying to do with my precious soccer in San Diego? Like, am I gonna have to sit you down, mustache,
Cero pedo. What do you guys want?
start cleaning the la escopeta? Just hey, how's it going? Oh, you just found me here. Oh.
¿Qué se les ofrece?
But yeah, so that's kind of what we have as far as today. The day's not over. I'm pretty sure I'm going to go hit up some of those events that they have in Chula Vista. So
Sick. That's it. Is
there anything
It's
you want to
happening.
know? Is there anything you want to know about this? Because this is
know.
you're hearing a lot of this for the first time.
Yeah, I'm right with where everyone's at right now. You're hearing this for the first time from him. I'm hearing it for the first time as well. So SDFC won't be probably the name. It could be. It won't be.
Yeah, same thing with colors. Colors are
Colors are
up in
not
the air.
official
They haven't
yet.
talked. Yeah.
I really hope they take into consideration what the community wants.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be ideal. That's what a lot of people are upset about. It's exciting stuff. A lot of stuff are happening, and it's the kick that we needed. At least personally for us.
Yeah,
Uh,
to boost. Like, I
boosts
mean,
confidence too.
we've been hit up, again, it's really awesome. It's really humbling, and I appreciate everybody who's helped us put us here. Like I said, I was on Sirius XM. Tomorrow, I will be interviewing with KPBS and KUSI, whatever that means. Free plug for Two Balls and a Mic. So, Two Balls and a Mic. This project again for the 2026 World Cup. The logo for it dropped yesterday. There was a big event in LA. So,
And all we ask, subscribe to our YouTube.
Yep.
Check out our website, sandiego.futbol.
Yep.
But the main thing we ask, subscribe on YouTube. We got to get those up to drop even better content for everyone. But stay tuned for the content for the press conference from today as well.
Yeah, again, and if you want to go ahead and be part of this giveaway before Saturday, we're going to do that with this episode. So make sure you subscribe on YouTube. We might just give it away before because everybody's going to, so people that want it are going to have it on Saturday. Like the exclusivity of this right now is pretty high.
So we'll give it to a random subscriber.
Yeah,
that sounds fair.
We're going to go ahead and do that. But all you got to do is just subscribe. Just subscribe, and then we'll announce the winner here in a couple. And we'll go from there. We'll hopefully have this partnership moving forward with MLS San Diego. This doesn't mean that we have animosity or anything with anybody else. If you're giving cold shoulders because of whatever, me vale madre. Like, this is about the city. This isn't about you. This isn't about me. This is about soccer in the city.
Absolutely.
And if you don't want to respect that, if you want to respect that, ahí estamos, because we're here to stay. At least Two Balls and a Mic. So thank you for everybody. Appreciate all the subscribers. Tell somebody, be a friend, tell a friend, subscribe, follow, everything. But again, you want one of this 2025 scarves
Subscribe on
exclusive, subscribe on YouTube. Thank you, and we'll see you on Monday at 8 p.m. on this